Viewers, when India handed Pakistan a hammer blow on the cricket pitch, there were some politicians in India who not only opposed the match, but even chose to target cricket fans. While many citizens did oppose the idea of playing the match against Pakistan, Congress leaders even branded the fans anti-national solely for watching the game. Congress said that money comes out of the cricket match is of the soldiers' blood, and their allies said playing against Pakistan is akin to helping terror. Now, however, it appears the Telangana Chief Minister Revanth Reddy has completely flipped the script on the Congress party. The Telangana CM's felicitation for cricketer Tilak Varma, the man who decimated Pakistan's bowling attack, has now put the Congress in a spot. This is the same party that vehemently opposed the game, and today their own leader and Chief Minister no less is felicitating the hero of what many today are calling Operation Tilak on the pitch. Today, let me once again remind you what the Congress said about the match and how they targeted fans.
Anybody who watched that match, anybody who's hailing that victory is anti-national. Anybody who's hailing that victory doesn't love this country. The reality is that Pakistan has been the perpetrator of terrorism that has killed 25 of our people in Pahalgam. Are daughters like Aishnya Dwivedi and Himani Narwal celebrating this victory? How dare BJP question any of us? They are anti-national. They let India play this match with Pakistan, which should have never been played. Anybody who watched that match is anti-national.
Now, citing these comments, the BJP today has called out the Congress party for their hypocrisy on cricket and the India-Pakistan match. The BJP goes on to say that this is why the people of the country are not taking the Congress party seriously. Meanwhile, the Congress has come out in defense of their leader because they say that he was being felicitated for his performance and not taking part in the India-Pakistan game because they say that they still object to the decision of playing the match.
कांग्रेस पार्टी खिलाड़ियों का अपमान, सैनिकों का अपमान, यही तो उनकी पहचान। परंतु अब कांग्रेस पार्टी को ही आईना दिखाने का काम रेवांत रेड्डी ने किया है। रेवांत रेड्डी तो तिलक वर्मा से लेकर भारत के दूसरे खिलाड़ियों का सम्मान कर रहे हैं। लगभग 60 घंटे होने के बाद भी कोई विशेष नहीं आए हैं राहुल गांधी से भी या कांग्रेस पार्टी से। उल्टा वो लानतें भेज रहे हैं पूरे देशवासियों पर।
So what happened when Revanth Reddy ji is felicitating? It's not because he has played with Pakistan, but he's a good player. Any argument is not going to spare BJP. They have committed a crime. They have committed it's a treason.
Tip debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Let's take it across to our guest now. Joining us, we have Sanju Verma, BJP's national spokesperson. Joining us also is Suresh Kochatal, senior journalist. Tehseen Poonawalla, political analyst, is with us. We also have Advocate Umar Junaidi, political analyst. Tehseen Poonawalla, has Revanth Reddy completely flipped the script of the Congress party? We all saw what was stated there by, in fact, the social media chief of the Congress party, who said that anybody who's watching the match is anti-national. So what does that make the Telangana chief minister now? Tehseen?
Thank you, Madhav, for having me in the show. Let me just break this down. One, I led Abhijit Iyer Mitra, me, Kushal Mitra, led the campaign against BCCI, which is, in my opinion, an organization that has let India down, BCCI. And I'm very clear, these are my words. So I think we should not have played Pakistan. Having played the thing and won the tournament, we have to congratulate our players and we support Operation Tilak. It was fantastic. Tilak is an Indian who's made India proud.
So
and that is what the
wrong. Essentially, that's what you're saying.
I am very clear on one thing, that, look, I think BCCI and the union government who gave it permission should not have played because Pakistan's made money out of it. However, it is wrong to call people who watch the match anti-nationals. Nobody in this country is an anti-national.
So you condemn Supriya then? You condemn a statement?
Yes, of course I do. I think people are not anti-nationals. However, please allow me to finish. The complete response, a peon from the union government or the Honorable Prime Minister's office would have called up the BCCI, oh, match nahi hoti. I'll just take 30 seconds more. Not only have we given Pakistan money, because BCCI doesn't make money out of this tournament, what we've allowed Pakistan to do, which is worst off, is given it legitimacy that, listen, India is ready to player with us.
No, we'll come to that. We'll come to that aspect later. Let's first get to the political debate, please, because the subject matter is not what happens to Pakistan. That is an entirely different debate. It's an important one, nevertheless. That's an important point. Let's please not scatter this debate all over the place. And let me bring in Sanju Verma. Sanju Verma, you have Tehseen Poonawalla, who says that the Congress's social media chief, Supriya Shrinet, is wrong. But the point is, it's not only Supriya Shrinet. There were several leaders within the Congress party who have raised similar questions. After the Prime Minister had put out his tweet, there were several of those who even questioned the Indian cricket captain for his conduct. So is this really the consistent stand of the Congress party is a question that many would be asking today.
You know, Madhav, let me make one thing very clear. I'm not going to hold back my punches. Supriya Shrinet goes to the timeline of senior union cabinet ministers and calls them, "Aap to Dorupalli ke troll ho, aap to Chavanni chhap ho." She called Prime Minister Modi a cheap troll. What does that tell you about Supriya Shrinet? She is nothing but a blabbering rabble-rouser. She does not deserve to be heading the Congress's IT cell, but because that is the kind of IQ that is needed, she keeps that job. But let me come to the more important point. She is irrelevant in the larger scheme of things. Be it Abhishek Manu Singhvi, Rajya Sabha MP of the Congress, be it Revanth Reddy, who felicitated Tilak Varma, be it Siddaramaiah, who also put out a congratulatory post, or for that matter, Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, who congratulated the Indian cricket team, or for that matter, Sachin Parle. These are not small names. These are either MPs or MLAs or wannabe CMs or sitting CMs who have endorsed the Indian cricket team's triumph over Pakistan. So basically, Supriya Shrinet has a nice, big, fat omelette on her face because her own party leaders have completely debunked the theory that she keeps peddling. जो पाकिस्तान की तारीफ करता है या पाकिस्तान से खेलता है, हाँ, जो पाकिस्तान की तारीफ करता है वो देशद्रोही है, बट जो पाकिस्तान के छक्के छुड़वा देता है ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के तहत और क्रिकेट फील्ड के तहत पाकिस्तान की धज्जियां उड़ा देता है, वो देशभक्त है, वो देशद्रोही नहीं है। इसलिए तिलक वर्मा को देशद्रोही कहने से पहले सुप्रिया श्रीनेत, प्लीज लुक इनटू योर ओन बैकयार्ड. I want to just say one more thing, Madhav, without being verbose.
Okay.
Look at the hypocrisy of Rahul Gandhi. Very quickly, just bear with me for 20 seconds. India won the gold medal in men's hockey in 2014 in South Korea. No congratulations from Rahul Gandhi. India won the Asian Games Kabaddi gold in 2018 and 2022. No congratulations from Rahul Gandhi. India won the men's javelin gold in 2021 Tokyo Olympics. No congratulations from Rahul Gandhi. India scored 107 medals, including 28 gold in the 2023 Asian Games at China. No congratulations from Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, your point taken. Let me put that question. Let me put that question to Tehseen. Tehseen, where is Rahul Gandhi at a time when the Congress party appears to be, let us say, divided, to put it very charitably, as far as this issue is concerned? Where is Mr. Rahul Gandhi? Where does he stand?
Okay, before that, there is no division. That could be an individual opinion of the social media head. Anyone who watches the match as free Indians are free to watch it. Nobody is anti-national. Now, I myself objected to...
Sir, there are many, one second. Tehseen, let me just tell you, let me just tell you, there are many leaders of the Congress and opposition who even criticized our captain. Let us not pretend that everybody is in unison congratulating the team. The very fact that we're having this debate is because there's so much of division. And the pointed question I've asked you is that what is Mr. Rahul Gandhi's position on this?
Before that, I have to make one more point. I myself criticized the Honorable Prime Minister's tweet. Look, you have to understand something very important. Operation Sindoor was a fantastic operation. Say, hypothetically, we would have lost this cricket match. Would that take away from the importance of our victory in Operation Sindoor? By the Prime Minister comparing a cricket match to Operation Sindoor, I thought
that's a separate debate.
It's not. She brought it up. She brought it up.
It is about insulting our cricketers. Leave aside the politics. Let me assume for the sake of argument, Tehseen, let me assume for the sake of argument that is a debate, and we did have that debate on Monday. The point I'm making over here is that at a time when you have Pakistanis attacking, the Indian players, there are people raising all sorts of questions. You have Indians who are challenging Mr. Surya Kumar Yadav, will you donate your match fee? What have you done? You're playing to the government script. No, is this the moment to do that? When they won an international tournament, Tehseen?
Let me reverse that and ask you, at the moment when Pakistanis are criticizing our armed forces and say they won Operation Sindoor, you've let down our armed forces, the BJP, by comparing this. Is this the moment to do it?
The point is, the Men in Blue have won a tournament. The Men in Blue have won a tournament. Can't we celebrate as one? That's a simple question. Why we are not doing that?
And we won Operation Sindoor. Why did we put our army in line with our cricketers?
That's totally different. Come on,
How is it different? How is it different?
It is very different. How are you comparing? How is he comparing the army? He said they have won in both the battlefield and in the cricket field. He is talking about achievements of Indians, which we should all be proud of as Indians. Should we not?
If you allow me, I'll explain to you. Because I started this campaign, so allow me. When you look at the tears of those... Sanju, I never interrupted you.
Sanju, I'm asking questions. Please calm down. Let him finish. And then I'll come to you. Answer the question, Tehseen.
Because the fact of the matter is, comparing this to Operation Sindoor by the BJP is unacceptable. The tears of those women who lost their husbands, killed on religious lines after their pants have opened, have not died. The people in our Jammu have not died. Those who are martyred for India in Operation Sindoor, their family tears have not died. You compare a war in which we thrashed a filth of a nation, Pakistan, to a cricket match. Yes, we thrashed Pakistan. We're all happy about that.
Well, it appears to be a comparison of achievements in my view, but nevertheless. Sanju Verma, it is not correct to compare a cricket victory with a victory on a battlefield. Respond to Tehseen.
You know, first and foremost, I condemn people who condemn Surya Kumar Yadav because he did not engage in the customary handshakes with the Pakistani team. I condemn those who condemn Surya Kumar Yadav for not shaking hands with the Pakistan captain. And I endorse Surya Kumar Yadav's generosity when he said that every single penny from every match in the tournament is going to be dedicated by him to honor the victims of the Pahalgam terror attack. Because remember, Saurabh Bhardwaj, who lost in Greater Kailash, said, औकात है तो पैसे निकाल के दे दो सूर्य कुमार यादव. तो सौरभ भारद्वाज को औकात दिखा दी सूर्य कुमार यादव ने. But more importantly, Madhav, very quickly, my problem is with the hypocrisy of the Congress party. They say, oh, why did we decide to play the tournament with Pakistan? But Tehseen Poonawalla will not condemn Robert Vadra, who after the Pahalgam terror attack said, you know why Pahalgam terror attacks happened? Because Muslims are mistreated in Modi's India. They feel marginalized. They feel weakened. Tehseen Poonawalla will not condemn Siddhartha, who gave
Let me please bring in the other panelists. One second. We are halfway through the debate. Other panelists have not even started speaking. Please allow me to bring in now Umar Junaidi as well as Suresh Kochatal. Umar Junaidi, I'm just reading out some other statements. And these are also statements that have caused controversies at different points of time. Imran Masood refusing to congratulate the Indian team, saying he would never do so because they played against Pakistan despite terror attacks. Priyank Kharge has earlier remarked saying that men in blue are nothing but contractual laborers for the BCCI. Udit Raj has called Surya Kumar Yadav's actions as tutored by the BJP. Are you going to endorse all these comments, sir? This is a match-winning team. Is this the language you are going to use now for them? Tournament-winning team.
Madhav, winning or losing the match is something different, but the BCI's decision to play with Pakistan was something different.
What is Revanth Reddy congratulating Tilak Varma for?
Let me tell, Madhav, I was being
quiet. You are saying it is very different. I am just seeking a clarification, Mr. Umar Junaidi. What is Revanth Reddy congratulating Tilak Varma for?
I'll come on Priyank Kharge, I'll come on Revanth Reddy, I'll come on Supriya Shrinate. Just allow me to speak.
Okay, go ahead.
The decision made by the BCCI to play with Pakistan is not endorsed, and that's what the Congress is opposing. Because the Pakistanis have played with the blood of the soldiers of India, and that's what the Congress contention is. Now, talking about the performance, Madhav, the men in blue are always best performers, and that we agree. The Revanth Reddy is facilitating the Tilak Varma is because of the performance he has done. He was allowed to play because of the BCCI wanted to play, but still he had his performance shown to the nation and to the entire world. That's why he was being felicitated. Now, talking about Priyank Kharge has said that the BCCI treats the men in blue as a laborer, and that's why they are sending them to play with Pakistan. And that's what the point is. Now, talking about the Imran Masood, why he is not congratulating, it is his own views. his own intentions and his own contentions.
Oh,
Whatever
so
he
many
wants to do, he
independent
will.
views suddenly within the Congress party. Supriya Shrinate is an independent view.
No, only-
Priyank Kharge is an independent
what-
view. Mr. Imran Masood is also independent view.
What Priyank Kharge said-
Multiplicity
what
of
Priyank
independent
Kharge said-
views suddenly
Madhav,
sprouting.
what Priyank Kharge said-
And let me
Priyank
ask you a
Kharge
simple
said that the
question. Let me ask you a simple question. Umar Junaidi, now, okay, you made your point now. Now listen to my question. Calm down and listen to my question, Umar Junaidi. How many wars has India fought with Pakistan? How many wars has India fought with Pakistan? Answer my question, Umar Junaidi. How many wars has India fought with Pakistan? Whether it's 65, whether it's 72, were such yardsticks?
48 also.
Sir, 71, I beg your pardon. Was it ever the case?
Priyank Kharge called them
Umar Junaidi, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Stop fulminating and listen to my question. You answer my question. I'm asking you a simple question based on what you just said. How many wars has India fought with Pakistan? And has this yardstick ever been used in any of those wars? When have we stopped playing with Pakistan? Please tell me. After 2008 terror attack, did we stop playing with Pakistan?
The next moment after the Pahalgam issue, you had to play the cricket.
So what did we do in 2008? Why did we stop it in 2008? Leave alone replying militarily, we continued to engage in not just biryani diplomacy, but also continuing with cricket. Why were these yardsticks not there then?
And it is what was the necessity and what was the need of BCCI having...
What is the necessity so many years ago, sir? What is the necessity in 2008?
At least not in that situation wherein the wounds have not been, completely
What
come
wounds, sir?
up and...
Was the toll in 2611 not at least 10 times more what happened in Pahalgam? What are you talking about? Let me bring in Suresh Kochatal. Suresh Kochatal, the question being made over here, the question being raised over here is that why so soon after and when after what happened in Pahalgam and Operation Sindoor is still active, are we still engaging with Pakistan? Should we be playing them at all?
Madhav, thanks for having me on. Actually, I should be called a traitor because unfortunately on that day I was in Dubai, fortunately. But I didn't get to watch the match because one, I was busy with a lot of invites for speaking invites, which I'd been invited there. And unfortunately, even when I came back to my hotel, the hotel didn't have the channels showing any of the cricket matches. So I was saved both ways. I was, of course, watching it on my phone. I mean, not the match, but the scorecard. Let me put a couple of things in perspective here. After the 26/11 attack, you rightly asked that question, when did India play next? Why did India play in 2014 after that series with Pakistan, which was a 6-test series? We should have said we will never play Pakistan in our life again because of what they did to us. Remember, there was numerous attacks even after 26/11 on India. Did India stop playing Pakistan then? That's a question we had. If the question was, we also know what Chidambaram said yesterday after post 26/11, that we never tried to hit back, even though we wanted to, we were stopped from doing it. See, at the end of the day, an India-Pakistan game arouses, be it a kabaddi match or even a gilli danda match, it will arouse all kind of, emotions that are there up there. India played the match. Suppose India had boycotted, what would have happened? Does Mr. The panelist who was commenting before me, Mr. Umer Junedi, say that would India pay the fine? He'll say, yeah, we have a lot of money. BCCI is flush with cash. We should just pay off the fine. Remember, Pakistan wanted to walk out of the game against India, and what happened? They were told they have to pay $16 million, and they immediately came back because they're a bankrupt nation. They didn't have the money for it. The question was not defeating them. The question was proving a point on the field. If not today, tomorrow, you will have to play with Pakistan. And then when it happens, you will have to beat them again and again and again. We beat them 3 times. And I was so happy that day night. I was looking out of my hotel window to see if there's any celebrations on the road. Unfortunately, they don't allow that in Dubai. But it's a great feeling it was there that day. I mean, there was channels which called me up and asked me for my reaction. I said, wonderful feeling that, we won the match in the last over. But the point was, Mr. Revanth Reddy...
Answer that question. Answer that question. End of the day, it's not about, playing the match defeat. The point is that they perform so well. That is why you have Revanth Reddy congratulating Tilak Varma. And that is why, at the end of the day, it's one thing to say what will happen in this match if we lose, if we win. We've won decisively 3-0. And we're still having self-doubts.
Madhav, that is the very point. We have won, and the performance of the player is something which has to be encouraged, and Tilak Varma was felicitated. Is a part of it by the Revanth Reddy.
Supriya Shrinet's comment, how is it encouraging? Please tell me. How is it encouraging the players? You are insulting all the viewers.
It is about the decision of BCCI playing with Pakistan. It is the men in blue. it is their wish or not.
Sir, that is a relevant question and certainly a relevant debate 3 weeks ago. I am amongst those. I have not seen any of the matches. Let me tell you very clearly. I didn't watch any of the Asia Cup matches. But the point is our players have won. Even at a time of achievement, you're going to try and nitpick and find fault.
Madhav, there is no question on the performance of the players. The question is always on the decision of BCCI playing Pakistan. That's what the point is. It is not how the men in blue played.
Are the men in blue a national asset or a BCCI asset? Tell us. What do you think?
That's the very point Priyank Kharge wanted to say.
How?
The men in blue is the national asset. Using them as the laborers in men in blue is what BCCI is doing. That's what the point is.
Are you getting this logic?
Yeah, I know. I just want to ask Mr. Reddy one question. He says Tilak played great game and he was congratulated for that. Suppose the game didn't happen, he wouldn't have played. And he wouldn't have got felicitated with Revanth Reddy. I mean,
he would have played against Australia.
Nare baapre, come on. That when you drop out of the tournament, what you play?
Any other team.
He doesn't even know the rules. If you don't play Pakistan, you get disqualified. Hello. Please understand the rules of the game. No, you don't understand the rules of the game. If you don't play against Pakistan, you would have got disqualified. You would have come back home. Simple as that. Tilak wouldn't have got this chance. The problem with you people is that you don't want India to win. That would have been the idea. Imagine if India had lost this game. My God, everybody would have piled on to Modi and said, look, you insulted India. I'm sorry. It is the point. It is the point. I'm saying that you are kind of insulting us.
Let me bring in Sanju Verma now. Sanju Verma, you know, there are those who will always say, why find fault with Revanth Reddy? He's the Chief Minister of a state and this is a player from his state. Is this something so unusual? Sanju Verma.
You know, Madhav, I will answer that, but you know, look at the hypocrisy of the Congress. This is the same Congress party which is today going hammer and tongs at Prime Minister Modi and, you know, questioning right-wingers, calling them, you know, ye to andhbhakti nahi, ye to deshdrohi bhi hai. After 26/11, Mumbai terror attack of 2008, the then Indian Air Force Chief Fali Homi Major said, Air Force was willing to avenge the 26/11 terror attack, but Sonia Gandhi's proxy government said no. This is the same Congress party whose leaders like Digvijay Singh and others say Osama bin Laden G, Masood Azhar G, Dawood Ibrahim G, Hafiz Saeed G, Mukhtar Ansari G, Atiq Ahmed G, Yahwa Sinwar G, Hassan Nasrullah G, Sayyid Salahuddin G. And this is the same Congress party which till date has not questioned Charanjit Singh Channi, Rajya Sabha member of the Congress party, who after Pahalgam terror attack said, "Bhai, हमको कैसे पता कि Pahalgam terror attack के perpetrators पाकिस्तान से हैं? पाकिस्तानियों को हम क्यों गुनहगार ठहरा रहे हैं? पाकिस्तान को क्लीन चिट देनी चाहिए." और ये लोग आज बीजेपी को देशभक्ति पर भाषण ना दें, ताकि सुन लो.
All right, let's leave it there. Certainly, of course, a debate that has raised many questions. And mind you, all right, Tehseen wants to respond. Very quickly, Tehseen, 20 seconds to respond.
Madhav, India was supposed to host the Asia Cup. It was moved out to accommodate that filth of a nation, Pakistan. That's point number one. Point number two, in the past, India has boycotted, but Surya Kumar Yadav, until all of us started protesting, was shaking hands and talking to Mohsin Naqvi. It is after our protest, BCCI did it. We have nothing against Surya Kumar Yadav. We have a thing against BCCI.
Sir, that's much before the match. Let's remember that's far before the match. The protest was much before that.
ऐसा नहीं था. Asia Cup के context में ही हुआ था ना मेरे भाई.
No, but the question is, what would you rather have them done? You would rather them get disqualified and lose the tournament.
No, kick Pakistan out, as they've done in the Asia Cup 86, as in 74 we had boycotted the Davis Cup finals. The world stood with India. The world stood with India.
So have we benefited or lost by actually playing this tournament? Have we not exposed Pakistan, Tehseen?
No, we've lost because we've given Pakistan money, and that money
we've
lost used as bullets.
We won the tournament. Yes, for heaven's sake, Tehseen, please. We won the tournament. Why can't we agree to celebrate our team? This is what I find absolutely amazing. Anyway, let's leave it there. Sanju Verma, Suresh Kochatal, Tehseen Poonawalla, Advocate Umar Junaidi. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us this evening.